Just as a trigger warning, I'm going to be talking about sexual assault in this video, so if that is something that you're not comfortable with, then please click away now. So earlier this year, when a bunch of stories came out about big YouTubers and how they had sexually assaulted some of their viewers, I chose not to make a video. At the time, I didn't feel like I had enough authority on the subject to actually make a video about it, and I felt like there were a lot of bigger YouTubers who were, making videos that I felt like they were probably saying things a lot more eloquently than I could ever say them. However, after more stories came out earlier this month about other YouTubers, I realized this is not an issue that is going to be solved easily, clearly. This is something that we have to be proactive about. We cannot wait and react to if this happens again, how are we going to fix it? That is, of course, something that, we should be able to deal with better next time. By not blaming the victims that have come out, by supporting them, and by showing them that this is a safe place for them to talk about the experiences that they've had, if that's what they choose to do. But we also need to be proactive about this. We need to find ways to stop this from happening ever again, because it's not okay. It is absolutely crucial that we continue having this conversation, because it lets other people know that this is not a community where we are going to put up with this kind of behavior. There is a group that is trying to be proactive. This group is called You Coalition. I will leave a link down below to their Tumblr. Basically, this group has formed in response to the abuse that has happened in the YouTube community, and they are trying to find constructive ways to stop this kind of thing from ever happening again. But they're also trying to deal with the issues that we are having now. On Sunday, they posted the Safer Community Pledge, and I would like to take that pledge and commit to making the YouTube community a safer place, because I think it is very important that we do this, and I would highly encourage you to do the same. I pledge that I will always prioritize consent. I understand that consent is the presence of an enthusiastic yes rather than the absence of a no, and that consent cannot be given when somebody is asleep or physically or mentally incapacitated. I pledge that I will respect my partner's wishes, and that I will not pressure or coerce them into doing something that makes them uncomfortable. I pledge to stand with the survivors of sexual abuse or harassment by showing them compassion and respect. I pledge to never blame the victim for any abuse they've experienced. Sexual violence is never the victim's fault. I pledge to admit to my mistakes and to apologize for my actions. When someone tells me that I've said something sexist, victim-blaming, or otherwise offensive, I pledge to be open to their words. I pledge to support conversations surrounding sexual abuse and harassment in a way that is respectful of my needs and the needs of those I'm speaking with. I pledge to create safer communities, both online and off. I think this is a great step in trying to prevent abuse and harassment in the future on this community, and I would highly recommend you to take this pledge as well. Like I said before, I will leave the links for this Tumblr post in the description box below. Whether you want to make a video about this or some sort of other social media post, we want to make this community a safer place, and I think with the type of community that we have, there is the potential to make this a safer place and to really improve the YouTube community. So please take the pledge, continue the conversation, and I'll see you next time. Bye!